Welcome everyone. Today we're going to talk about referencing. So firstly, we should understand what referencing is. Now, what is referencing? It is very important to understand and correctly reference other people's work when writing your assignments. So referencing is acknowledging someone else's work and not making it your own. So when you write your assignments, you're gonna do your research on certain books and journals. So when writing your assignment, it is very important to acknowledge the sources that you have used and not take the work as your own. Now, when referencing, the following should be done. You should note the author, the year of publication, the title of the book, the publisher's details, and the page numbers where applicable. Now, what are the benefits of referencing? Referencing indicates, when you reference your work, it indicates that you understand your work. It demonstrates that you have read widely. It supports your argument with scholarly articles, and it protects you from accusations of plagiarism. So when you reference, it shows that to the lecturer that this person did their research, that this person knows their work. So it will benefit you in a way that you will be able to benefit marks that you deserve. Okay, citing in your text, in text. So when we write in our assignments, we should be able to in-text our work as well as reference it at the end of our assignments. So when we're doing our citation, it is very important to acknowledge the sources that you have read by in-text citation where you reference within your text. So the word itself explains in text, so you text or reference within your text or assignment. Here you should include the author, date of publication, and page numbers when necessary. For example, here we have children learn more through observation from their models. So this is our sentence, for example, in our assignment. So here we are referencing it. This is Bandura's book, which was published in 2001. Then you can find this on page number 36. Okay, and then we have different methods of referencing. Firstly, we have paraphrasing. With paraphrasing, it is where you write using your own words. However, you should keep the content. You should include your page numbers and know that you cannot just change a few words. So with some people, they think that paraphrasing is just changing a few verbs, a few clauses of phrases. But then with paraphrasing, it is important to not just change a few words, but to show your understanding of the work that you have read. So this is how you reference. Let's see. Anxiety disorder emerged from early childhood to late adulthood. So here it is your in-text, and let's assume that here you have paraphrased your sentence. And summarizing. Summarizing, it is where you make a summary of the author's writing. So with summarizing, as you know, my mother might tell me a very long story, and then when I get to my sister, I'll not say everything as it is. So I'll cut the long story short. So with summarizing, the same thing happens. It is the outline of the main points that you can point out, and page numbers are not required. So with summarizing, we do not require any page numbers, and then this is how you reference. Here, it is your author and the year of publication. So you're going to say Freud 2000 demonstrates that anxiety slowly emerged from childhood to adulthood. So here you've cut a long story short, and then direct quoting. This is where you quote what the author has written or said. It is important to use quotation marks. So you're gonna take what the author has said exactly as it is, and then you're gonna use quotation marks. But however, you should know that you cannot take the whole paragraph, a very long paragraph, and then quote everything. and then you cannot use too much direct quotings in your assignments. So short quotings can be included in your sentence, while long quotes can form sentences on their own. And then end list referencing. We have two ways to reference at the end of our assignments. The first one is reference list. So the difference between a reference list and a bibliography is that with a reference list, it is a list of all sources that you have cited in your assignment. It means that what you include at the reference list is what must be on the in-text on your citations, right? And then with bibliography, it is a list of sources you have read, regardless of whether they are cited or not in your assignment. So this you have read on your books. It doesn't matter if you've in-texted them in your assignment or not. And then how to reference different materials. Here we have how to reference a book. So this is the end list reference, you must not forget that. So here we have two authors. We start with the surnames and initials, and then we come with the year of publication, and then this is the title of our book, and then we must note that it must be in italics and sentence case, and then this is the publisher's details, this is the place of publication, and the publisher. And then how to reference a journal. With a journal, we also have two authors here, and then their surnames and initials, the year of publication, and then the article title. This is in sentence case. So we must note that, and then the journal article must always be in italics and sentence case. And then here we have the volume and issue number. This is our volume, this is our issue number, and here we have page numbers. So we use double P for multiple pages, while we use a single P for a single page. So if we, for example, have page 40 alone, we're gonna use a single P instead of a double P. And how to reference an e-journal. E-journal, it is the journal that we got online. Yes, the journal that we got online. And we have the authors here, surname and initials, year of publication, and the article title. It must always be in sentence case, and the journal title must always be in italics and sentence case. We have the volume and issue number again, and we have page numbers, and the same goes. Double P for multiple pages, single P is for a single page. And then this must always be included to indicate that we got our information online. So we got it online. This is the web address, and then date of access. This is the date that we accessed this information. So we must always include the day, month, year, as well as time. So for more information on how to reference different sources, you can go to this website. This is the school website, whereby you can see how to reference maybe newspaper articles, the speech, or anything like that. So we are done for the day. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the rest of the day.